Hey guys, it's me, Christian. Today we have Corner Deli. It's set number 31050. One box has 467 pieces. We have one Corner Deli, and we have three over there. So we're gonna make a big Corner Deli. Let's see how it comes out.
So here is our Corner Deli modular MOC. We built it on a 32 by 32 plate so that it could fit nicely into our growing Lego city. Overall, it took a total of 6 retail sets that we got on sale in order to get this final build. The reason why we don't have time-lapse of the second and third floors is because it took about 3 builds for each floor in order to get the final design we see here. I didn't create an LDD file or anything. We just referenced the box, the photo on the box, and sort of created the whole thing as we went along, taking the detailing and stuff that we liked and applied it to this. Obviously, what initially drew me to the Corner Deli set originally was the look of it. I liked the detailing and the coloring, how it was separated by the brown on the bottom and the blue and white on the top. I thought it would look really nice if you could turn it into a modular, and I took a stab at it, and I think it came out pretty nicely. The set is fully modular, so each floor can be removed. Starting with the first floor, you can see that we sort of created it as an actual corner. That was one of the things that I really liked about the set, was that it was a kind of a corner piece that I could put in the Lego city. I used all of the black windows and the doors in order to keep that red and black design, as well as the white and brown brick going up. The one thing I liked on the overall set was the design of the windows on the top section of the stock photo, and so I had enough pieces to do that going around the first 2 sides that will be visible in the city. I added these little translucent pieces as lights, and maybe eventually I will get a light kit and replace those with real lights. Down here, I made a couple of seats and tables. I ran out of pieces, so I couldn't get one down there. I kept the lamppost motif that they had on the original set, but I added it atop of the fencing that I wanted to put around it, kind of give it a secluded restaurant vibe. And here is the first appearance of the sandwich build. I built it exactly as designed. And to note, I actually did not reference the instruction manual for any of these builds. I looked at the box and just a lot of trial and error. The only thing I did look at the manual for was the sandwich. Over here was something a little challenging. I initially started the build with just this portion. I tried doing something back here originally, and I didn't have enough pieces to make a wall to go all the way around. I was looking inside, and I realized I did not have a space for a kitchen. What I did was, with some pieces of my own that I had, and a lot of the pieces that we had extra from these 6 retail sets we had. I built this skylight, and now we have a kitchen, which is not detailed. As you can see, I focused all of my energy on the exterior look of the building and didn't really have enough pieces to fully detail the set, so I wanted to wait, and I'll probably do a bricklink order to get the stuff that I want to put in there. So closing that back, I have a little back patio, which I originally had a fencing, ran out of fencing, and so took it for the front, and we'll probably replace that later. Use those side windows for the cooks to not be so stir crazy on the inside when they're cooking all day. And this is the side. I think I probably could have gotten away with using just whatever color bricks here, but what I didn't want was when you looked on the inside to see that. And so that sort of dictated the reason why we started out with 4 sets and had to end up getting an extra 2 to really fill out the detail. Here we have the second floor. We really like the design of the windows, and so when we built this floor the first time, we had these windows in, and I didn't have the windows down here. And I thought, well, it looks kind of bare. So going back to the drawing board, I ended up rebuilding the first floor, adding in the window details, and then going back to the second floor and working on the details there. That allowed me to take some of the awning pieces and replicate that on the top with the smaller windows. So here I used some of those brick pieces to kind of break up the monotony of the blue. I thought that looked pretty cool with the gray going around it. And then on the back, did something a little different just because I was trying to make sure I had enough room for the problematic kitchen that took me a little while to build that skylight. Went through very many designs of that top there in order to get to this kind of final pivoting window that only moves if you remove the second floor. So this is the inside of the second floor. As you can see, there is the port for the stairs to go through, and then just an empty space again, no detailing here. I plan to do a design to match the colors of the outside on each floor. So the bottom would have red and white tiles, and the second floor would have blue and white tiles. In terms of what this second floor is going to be, I've thought of a couple of different things. The one thing I thought would be nice to have a small little drink bar, juice bar upstairs. So here we have the third floor. When we were building the first and second floors, I ran out of pieces, just based on the trial and error of the design process, and that prompted us to go out and get another set, and it was on sale like it was before, so I was able to get 2. And that allowed me to build a design for the third floor that works. I think I could do a lot better, but the detailing pieces that I wanted to use, like the gray slope pieces for the windows, I ran out of, even with the 6 boxes. So I will probably have to resort to a bricklink order to redesign the third floor, but I do like that it is close to the original look with the balcony. I continued the lamppost motif on the third floor, but I wanted to do something with stacking windows like that and having kind of a full wall of windows, but realized that if I did one whole wall, end to end, that I wouldn't have enough for the other sides, and that would look bad. So maybe do some of the window detailing here. Might have to do a full redesign of this floor in order to get that. So this is the inside of the third floor. Again, bare, no detailing. There's the stair hole, or the stairs will go up. Nothing too much going on for right now. The flooring and everything will follow the white and blue tile patterning that I will create on the second floor. So here's the roof of the third floor. Try to do something simple that went along with the design of the pet shop that we have, but also looks and feels sort of like the original Lego design from the original set in the box. The last addition we put on was the ladder to get up there, since there is no way to get up to the roof. So yeah, that is the Corner Deli MOC. It's the first MOC to go in our Lego city. We used 6 retail sets again. Out of the 2,600 pieces in total, we probably roughly used 2,000. There's still quite a bit of pieces left over. As you can see, the Ghostbusters are hanging out with the extra pieces. Those are my own pieces, but yeah, these are extra pieces. So here the Corner Deli is placed next to the pet shop in our first section of our Lego city. You know, with the build, I tried to match the sidewalk and the basic footprint of what the modular set had here, but didn't want to copy the pet shop design. Mainly because I've seen that a lot, where people take the instructions and just repurpose new bricks and new colors to get something that looks a little different but has the same sort of architecture. For this, I wanted to make something that was pure imagination, you know, based on just technique and having fun. The whole city itself is pretty modular too. Each section moves. You can pull that away. These are a SNOT type road plate that I made little notches for on each side that just locks in the seam on each side. So this was the prototype. This first green one here was the prototype. This was the second one I built for the roads, and then I wanted to originally build a city with an underground train track, which you can see the train station over there. But it was just going to require a lot of kind of wasted bricks. So we came up with this overall plan, which section by section, you know, you can focus on one 32 by 32 plate at a time. I've actually extended it so that each one is over a couple of bricks, or a couple of pegs. So it's not 32 by 32, but that allows me to place the modular set into a little lip here, as you can see, that it won't slide forward, but it can slide left and right. We'll do a video that covers more of our build process and how we're laying out the city, how we do the plates, the raised plates, and how we do the roads, the SNOT roads, and how they lock in and latch in so they don't slide around. And then, you know, we'll show the progress as we go around all the way to the end there. I hope you like it. Let us know in the comments and keep coming back for more videos.